Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Hmm. Hey, what's up, K Trader? What's up? Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. The music's too loud now. Is it still too loud? Like, I don't know what is up with this, man. I don't know what it is with the music. All right, let me just really mess with this thing, man. How's that? How's that? Yeah, I didn't know. My bad. I didn't know Smith was streaming. Check, 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 check. Okay. Good. Man, that's one thing, man. Yeah, what's up?
At like 747, 60 ish, give or take.
Hey Smith, how you got your volume set up for the desktop for the music in the background? How do you have that set up?
I don't really know how loud it is to y'all. It's pretty loud in my ear, but if I turned it down, it's on YouTube. I'm running just a YouTube lo-fi channel, and
Yeah,
I got the volume pretty low on it.
like how low do you have it?
It's like barely up above, but my desktop volume is sitting at like 48. So that's probably why it's loud to me.
But on the settings, so when it's like on your media source, what do you have it set to?
So on YouTube, I have it set to. Oh, you talking about in OBS or on
Yeah, yeah,
YouTube?
OBS, yeah.
OBS, I got it because they said they couldn't hear you. I got it at like -30.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, yeah, okay. We're going through the same thing. It's either you play music or you don't. I mean, unless there's a different way how to do it. If you have somebody else on, obviously your audio is coming through the desktop. So uh, if I have it too low, then they won't be able to hear you. So I can't have the music on and play the music at the same
Oh,
time.
No smooth jazz while you trade your charts tonight.
No. Honestly, I prefer not
yeah.
even to listen to music, but you know, all the streamers are doing it. Shit.
Everybody else doing it.
Everybody else is streaming and doing it.
Don't bounce here.
I mean, well, you don't care. My bad. We don't care.
I'm I'm talking about NQ.
Are you trading in Hugh?
Need y'all to needed them. Yeah, I needed them to break VWAP.
Mm. You trade that trash still?
Trash is crazy.
Here comes the slander. He just couldn't help himself.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dang.
Mm.
Gold drops, Q pops, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm looking at NQ right now. It's been so long since I looked at NQ seriously. Uh, uh,
You don't gotta look at NQ anymore. You said you're done with her.
I am. I am. I'm completely done with gold. I mean Nasdaq.
Yeah, you
You were
should be
right the
done
first
with
time.
gold. Yep.
Completely done with Nasdaq. I mean the only consistent strategy on the Nasdaq is a freaking orb. Like that's it. Can't do nothing else. Everything else is hit or miss. Literally hit or miss with the NQ. But not like my baby gold. I'm gonna start looking at Bitcoin too. I'm gonna start taking on some Bitcoin trades since crypto is going to be the future. So we might as well get a head start on it. Bitcoin,
Snap.
baby.
Crypto bros. Crypto bros.
And just like
You
gold,
sold?
it follows price action. That's why I fucks with Bitcoin too. I might actually take a short right here on Bitcoin. Actually, I might actually take this short.
No,
It's
Barron
it's been
Trump
a
is
while
long
since
again. You better watch out.
you said what?
So you know Barron Trump is long again. You better watch out.
This shit about to go down.
Barron opened up his longs. He went heavy. You made
Oh,
him
he,
go
he about to
heavy.
lose some money then. Shit, he's about to lose his money.
He the one
Uh,
made 80 mil on the big short.
I mean, we talked about this on stream. I mean, we can look at it again. Dude, there was nothing suspicious about. I mean, Trump just facilitated the trade, but that Bitcoin short was always going to happen. It was always going to happen. We talked about it. It literally broke structure to the downside. That's all it really was for real. If you look at that drop, it was making lower lows, lower highs. It was consolidating. It swept the high before the Trump tweet, and then it broke that low at 129.04. If you look at your chart, that's literally a break of structure. Now, I mean, the drop itself, I mean, how far it went, I mean, that's kind of crazy, but I mean, that break of structure was always going to happen. That short was always there. So, I mean, we can sit here and say that, oh, yeah, blah, 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 before the tweet happened, a short came in, but I mean, that short was always going to happen, though. It broke a trend line, too. Yeah, we talked about it. It broke a trend line, so it's automatically a short. It pulled right back into resistance. The bulls bought it back up. They couldn't take out that previous high, and it broke the previous low. It pulled right back into resistance and sold off. I mean, that's classic bearish price action. I mean, that's not no conspiracy
And you
behind
could
it.
draw a trend line. You could draw a trend line from that top, the top of that last high, and then Yeah, that'd be like a perfect trend line.
Yeah, like it's no conspiracy. Now, I'm not saying that no insider trading didn't happen. I'm not saying that, but I mean, I don't need a Trump tweet to know that shit was gonna short. I didn't need one. Okay. All right. So this thing is just being stupid. All right. Bitcoin straight up gapped up, swept the liquidity, and then it dumped. Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess you have to respect the bulls until they fail. I guess. Guess you got to respect them until they fail. Hmm. Okay, Trader says the way to set it up is to create an audio application and set it up in OBS. I'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure like the media source too or something like that is probably how you would do it, but I would have to do some
Oh
research on that.
yeah, yeah. That's probably the right way to do that. Like, because you can select different media sources settings, but yeah, you got to test that out, make sure everything right. Because you got desktop audio default, and you got desktop audio 2, which mine is disabled.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of mic audios. His 30-minute candles have just been doing nothing ever since.
You talking about on Nasdaq or on gold?
Gold. The last two 30-minute candles, this mess did nothing.
Oh my God. That's crazy. No, that's absolutely crazy. This man is saying that gold didn't do nothing and the Nasdaq is literally trading in a 4-point range.
I
Really?
said these last two 30-minute candles, the last two 30-minute candles have done nothing. Nothing.
Every
Not the
30-minute
previous
candles on the
two.
Nasdaq has done nothing. So I mean,
He's such a hater. Matter of fact, let me look that up. Nah, you tripping. We got a 70-point 30-minute candle at 7:30 that happened. That's what the F mess came from. Like, what is going on? It just randomly popped us up 100 points.
well, I think we pull back. I think we pull back on gold. That's what I was telling you earlier, and just watch out. Just watch out. We could. I think we go down to 54, and then before we move higher, I think 54. We take out that high, probably 87, and then a rejection. 87, 89 to potentially take out this high right here. But that shit was dirty though. The way that gold blew so many accounts. I was in Top Steps chat, and a lot of
Yeah.
people lost their accounts in this drop. And I thought that this account was just this drop was so obvious. I made a mistake in my other account. I was looking at a higher time frame. I didn't even notice it on gold, and I took the wrong trade. It worked out, but she missed me by literally at 1 point and dropped and hit my stop. Literally hit my stop. And then it took me about 3 tries to make all my money back. But by that time, I had to get such a big target. I'm glad it got hit. I had to make $1,200 just to get my maximum daily profit for the day. I
So
won't
you
be doing
done?
that again. I'm gonna make sure that I'm on the right time frame when I'm trading gold, because in my opinion, I feel like you don't even need anything higher than the 30-minute on gold. I mean, the hourly chart doesn't even say nothing. It really doesn't give any information except potentially direction, but the 30-minute is high enough to kind of give still show the structure and give you
I love
direction.
the 30-minute on gold.
Yeah, me too. It's like the best. I feel like you don't need to go higher than that. You really don't, in my opinion.
Yeah. Saw some people talking about like the 4 hour. I'm like, what do you see on that?
Yeah, like, dude, there's nothing. Like, it's crazy.
Like, what are you saying on that I'm missing? Because I'm like,
Yeah, it's like,
okay.
dude, this is the 4 hour on gold. It's like, dude, what do you see? All I see is a big straight up line. That's it.
Yeah, visually for me, like the 30-minute and lower is like perfect.
Yeah,
Like
it
that's my
is.
highest that I go to. I mean, I look at the hourly sometimes just to see like how it compares to the 30-minute, but I'm mainly on the 30-minute.
Yeah. Ain't no point going
Of
higher, in
course, the
my
five
opinion.
5 minute. Gold is on the 5 minute, it's dropping off of this thing 200.
Hey, Sherm, I was one of the ones that almost got the XFA blown up tonight.
Messing around with gold.
Yeah, I went short too early. Like the first drop that it started to make, I went short, and then when it popped back up, I had to close out because I was like, man, if I hold on to this, I'm gonna blow this XFA. And then once it started to reject again, then I got back in because I was in with GC. I was like, that's a mistake. So I switched to MGC. And then as it went down, I was adding. And I was like, all right, well, I want to get out at 42.50. And it started dancing around. It popped ticks above my TP, and then it shot back up, and then it finally crashed down, and then it started dropping real fast. I was like, well, I got my money back and I'm green. Let me stop messing with gold because it's gonna mess me up.
Yeah.
They
Like I
get
said,
they get
I
real.
made some few mistakes with gold this morning or early in the session. Went too high of a time frame, like I said, and was able to just not barely, but get my money back with that push. And I was stalking gold. That dropped down to 40. I already shared my screenshot with Smith. Man, I got a sniper entry, bro. I was like, man, shit, she ain't about to get away from me. She about to give me my money back, damn it. She about to give me my money back. And you know, the crazy thing is like, I don't know. I felt like I was about to self-sabotage. Good thing I stopped myself and told myself to go back to my desk because I was going to take out some I was randomly about to take some trash out as gold was dropping down because as I was looking at her, she was taking all damn day. So I was like, let me just take the trash out and come back to my desk and maybe she drops down. But as I was gathering the trash up, something told me, it's interesting. I usually don't take trash out this time of night. I wonder what the hell that's about. So I go back to my desk and sure enough, gold dropped right almost to my entry. I had to hurry up and set everything up. And I just left my limit and I took the trash out since I wanted to take it off so damn bad. Good thing she filled my order. But I just thought that was just crazy. Why the hell was I about to self-sabotage like that? Because I already knew when I came back, saw that it hit my level and pushed higher, I was going to FOMO into this shit. Shit. Uh,
Looks like you might get that breakout you were waiting on, Smith, on gold.
Nah, this is a short. This is short. I might have missed it. I might have missed this. This is a short. I'm gonna let my limit stay here. I mean, if I get a break, I mean, it could go all the way to 87. It could go to 87, but
I'm thinking they could tap the high. The high was 42.89.90. I'm sure it could probably push to 42.90 or 42.95 before it rejects again. Because then that'll be a sweep of the high to get all the orders that it missed the first time it wicked.
I missed it. It swept this high right here. Let me see if I can kind of get into this. I mean, I think it's trying to go down to 54 before it pushes back up. So, I mean, obviously we don't know how gold is going to do it. I just know that if you look to the left, you see that swing high right there because that's the high at 89. It breaks structure and then it creates a swing high at 82. And then it sweeps that high right there. Actually, it double tops at that high and we're seeing the rejection. I don't know how far it's going to go, but I'm okay. This is not necessarily the short that I want, but the entry that I want. But this is an Apex account, so I'm gonna be a lot more aggressive with this one. Man, I've just been tired lately. All right, 82.9.
How many more Apex accounts do you have left?
I just had 3 rebuild. I only have 9 that just keeps rebuilding for $30. But I'm over time I probably spend about like, I don't know, it's like 300, 500 per month because I have 9 of them. So it's like $400 per month. That just keeps getting rebuild. It's not that bad, I guess. I'm probably gonna get 2 more growth accounts from Tradeify tomorrow. And now those are gonna be the last accounts that I get. Because I have another one rebuilding in 10 days. So I'm just gonna do that. But I do like these TradeX accounts. Moving forward, I probably won't. Once these Apex accounts are gone, these will be the only accounts that I will have for NinjaTrader 8. All my other accounts will be for anybody that's selling a cheap X account.
If you like Tradeify, you should check out Lucid trading. They have their what's it called? The Lucid Pro account is similar to the growth account from Tradeify.
How much does it usually cost?
Let me check.
Because I don't care about Tradify. It's just that it's cheap. Honestly, when it comes to these evals, the only thing I care about is that they're cheap. 83. Oh.
Right now, the 50K Lucid is $87.75 because I think they have like a 35% off or something like that.
Mhm.
Just something to think about.
Yeah, I think I looked at it when you showed it to me, but then I was like, yeah, this looks like Tradify. Um, yeah, you already know how I feel about giving my information to too many prop firms.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy another Lucid account because it's also has that daily loss limit, and that caught me tonight. And I'm like, I had 3 green days because I have a funded account. I had 3 green days and then 3 DLL days. I'm like, at this point, I'm just like, man, I'm throwing my hands up in the air. I'm like, all right, you win.
Hmm. You don't like the daily loss limits?
No, it's because it always creeps up on you. Because I traded gold earlier. I had a gold long,
Mm-hmm.
and then after it wicked up, I made the mistake of not taking all of my profits off the table.
Mm-hmm.
Then when it came back down, I was like, all right, well, this is just a pullback before it goes back up.
Mm-hmm.
Then it fell out the sky.
Yeah, I see it. It does. It's a $1,200 daily loss limit, max loss 2,000. Yeah, it's exactly like the growth account with the discount on it.
What I learned from somebody else is that the the was it the daily loss limit, it scales. So once you get over the buffer, then the higher you go, the more the more daily loss limit you have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Tradify does that, but I know that with Lucid, like because I had gotten over the buffer,
Mm-hmm.
and then like they added an additional $7 to my DLL.
No, really.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, that doesn't really help, but I appreciate
Extra
the
seven
thought.
dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Smith, I don't know if you're still in this long. Uh this thing could be going to 54. So just prepare yourself for that. That's why I was telling you to get out around 82, 83, because this thing can now go to it can go to 54. So just be mindful of that. Um if you're gonna scale into it, I will wait and see what happens at 54. I don't know where your original entry is though. I guess this thing could, I mean, I guess let's see what happens at like 69, 66. You can see what happens because that's where that quote unquote shelf is. But if it breaks 66, because if I don't know if you have it on your chart, but 67 is my is the open or last week's close, and they've been using that as support and resistance at 67. So if they break this, then this thing can get nasty. So just pay attention. And I looked at the what do you call it? The other one you sent, the futures trading desk. I just can't get with them. I just can't. Yeah, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. It's just the price. It's just the price doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to trade in 3 phases. I already did that with Blue Sky. And as crazy as this sounds, a Blue Sky was probably, even though they had 3 phases, Blue Sky is probably the fastest prop firm uh, that I went live with. As crazy as that sounds. I mean, the one thing that I like about Blue Sky is that I could use my profits as drawdown. That's what I enjoyed the most about Blue Sky. So I'm not stuck with, if I make a mistake, then I can use yesterday's profits to kind of rectify that mistake. But let me see what
Yeah,
Blue
I
Sky
plan
is doing. You said
I
what?
plan on buying one of those evals for the futures desk and just doing it as like a background thing. It's not like a main account. So
Mm,
I like the fact you can customize it. You can pick how many days you want to do. Because last time I picked how many days? I picked 7 days and wind up passing it until 12.
mm.
So I was like, man, I could have saved money by switching to 12.
Yeah, and I forgot. I didn't want to. I didn't want to play that game. I didn't want to play that. And Blue Sky always paid. So, I guess because I was like, well, if I trade with the traders, if I try to get an account with the futures desk, I might as well just go back to Blue Sky. And that's just my logic. It's really the same thing. It's just one is black and one is blue. And one is called Blue Sky and the other one is called the futures trading desk. They're basically the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they're ran by the same people, low key. Not saying that they are. I'm just saying that they're very similar.
Well, the futures desk was started by people who left Blue Sky.
Really
So yeah,
interesting. Why did they leave Blue Sky?
I don't know. I remember something about there being drama with one of the people in the Discord, and then like people were just getting highly upset that it would be an unprofessional, and it's just like, all right, we're out of here.
Hmm. I'm surprised that they weren't forced to sign a non-compete, especially in this prop shop, because once you understand how it works, there's nothing literally stopping you from doing the same thing. That's what happened to Apex.
Yeah, and plus the dude who was running their streams now he's a streamer for Tradeify.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that dude that's on the Tradeify stream, the bald white guy. He
Hmm.
was the dude who ran the streams for Blue Sky before.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, I happened to catch a couple Blue Sky streams because they were giving away free accounts. I was like, let me try my luck. I remember seeing them there, and all of a sudden, when they introduced the Tradeify TV, I was like, damn, that's that same dude.
Okay. Well, it looks like they don't have the looks like they don't have a X account, I guess, on Blue Sky. Well, I guess well, Blue Sky, I don't know why you don't have it yet because they said that it was in the works. I thought that they had it already. I get what are they looks like they went from volumetric trading instead of the X. Oh, first TP hits, baby. First TP hits. All right. Well, that's basically a double top. So, I mean, honestly, this could actually go down to 40. This can actually go down to 50. We'll see. I'm thinking 54. This thing can bounce at 54, but this thing can also go down to 50 too. So uh, there's a bunch of orders. There's a bunch of people that got their stops ran at 50. So they could be trying to. Mm, I mean, it's really hard to. Hopefully for Smith, we do get a bounce at 65 because 65 will probably be the last line of defense. I mean, I already got. I mean, there is. Let me just draw this trend line because technically this is a trend line right here. All right, so okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, they might bounce it at 65 actually. Because that's technically a trend line unless they break it. Technically. Right there is a trend line. So I actually need to bring this up. 65, 65, 6. I need to bring this up. Probably I'll actually do 666 to be cute. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because if they break that trend line, so if they break this trend line right here, they break this trend line, then we're definitely going to look at that. S1 is right at where I'm targeting, 49, so about 50. So I got 54, 55, 54 as a potential level. 54 as a potential level right here. So I got this area as a potential area right there. Then I got 50 as a potential area. 50, 50 right there. So I got these two areas right here as potential areas where the bulls can come into. It's highly likely that the market will probably pull back to this break of structure that happened earlier. It could potentially see a pullback right there, but then you can also see a pullback to this area right here too, because this is where the market kind of shot up. It's kind of small, but you can see that little right there. And then I see the value area low, and my system got a level right there. So we'll see what happens. See. So Alfred, have you gotten a payout from the futures desk? I'm gonna look at it real quick. I'm gonna look. I mean, if I did well with the blue sky, then I guess I'll probably do just as well with the futures desk. I just hate the idea of having to trade had to trade through 2 phases before going to live, before being able to get paid out.
I got to phase 2 and I messed up.
Did you?
Yeah, because the daily loss limit, it caught me twice.
Did it?
Yeah, and I'm just like, after that, I'm just like, yeah, this is just not gonna work. And see, now that they removed the daily loss limit, I'm like, okay, now I'm thinking about giving it another shot. because the thing that held me back, the reason why I had 12 days is because of the daily loss limit. You remove that, I should be able to get there.
Mm. Well, they're 50Ks are expensive though. Oh, well, for a static account. So they're selling their static and their end of day accounts at the same price.
I know the static one is 70% off. I don't know about the end of day one.
It's right now it's 50. The static is 70. So the pro static account with the $6,000 of drawdown. Hold on. So the 31-day extension, what does that mean? So does that mean that I spend the $500 and if I want to extend it, it'll be an additional $29 to extend it?
Well, it's if you don't pass it within the 30 days,
Mhm.
day 31, the rebill will be $29. It's not going to be the full 500.
Oh, really? Oh shit, I probably should have took those profits. Maybe. Uh Dang, this thing would have tapped my actually would have missed me actually. It would have missed me by like a tick. Mm. You know what? Maybe I'll invest in a because it's $500, $6,000 of static drawdown. So basically, I'm spending. Actually, let me look at this. Let me look at it. How long is this? How long is this thing gonna last for?
Until this Friday.
Okay, so I have until Friday to decide. Hmm.
Let me double check. I don't want to give you bad information.
All right. $500 though. I don't need 6 minis though. I don't need
Yeah,
six
it
minis.
it it expires October 24th at midnight.
This is like in their Discord or something.
Well, it's on that picture that I sent you before in the Discord chat.
On the chat. Okay.
Yeah, because you just scroll up and it's the one that says 70% off static assessments, and then right under the word use code static, it has the expiration date on it.
Okay. Hey, so why haven't you? So you don't like using the Think with Bookmap one? You like using this? So why you been using this one?
Because the thing with Bookmap one, it shows you pretty much just GC and CL.
Mhm.
The other one just shows you GC by itself, and then you also have they also have like a Ninja Trader chart, and then there's also another. There's more data.
Mm.
That's why I was looking at that one.
Yes. Cave Trader. Right now they're selling it for depending on how you got it set up. If you got it set up the way that they have it set up, it's $4.99. But hold on, days to live. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you can customize it. So if you want to try and do it fast, you pay more. But if you want to do it slow, you pay less.
Hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat. It's called the Futures Trading Desk. You know, I got into the 24th, huh? Okay. I'll, it is a good deal. $6,000 of static drawdown, that is a good deal. That is a good deal. That is a damn good deal.
Yeah, you can customize it so that you like the less contracts you have, the less you pay.
Hmm.
Like the max contracts you can have is 12 minis, and Like if you pretty much just turn everything up to the
Mhm.
max, it'll be pretty much 4.99. But when you start pulling things down, then the price goes down.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's the yeah. Man, that's stupid. Uh, man. Mm, mm, mm.
Just imagine how much damage you can do because you've been playing with these Apex ones for months, and you've had like how much drawdown do you get with the? You had the 300K.
Mhm.
How much drawdown do you get with that one? It's like 7,000.
Yeah, 7,500. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, with a static account, you don't have to worry about trailing drawdown, and the profit target is pretty much I think is less because you I think with that one you had to make like 20,000, but
Mhm.
with if you do the futures desk, it's usually double what the drawdown is, and so if you do the 6,000, it'll be 12,000, and if you do 12 days, you just have to do 1,000 a day.
So I do have one more. Actually, I'll probably. Well, I mean, if you know, you can answer, but I'll probably look it up. So the $6,000 of daily drawdown. So I'm gonna have to do that again. So when in phase two, is it the same thing or is it different?
In phase two, you're just trying to earn the drawdown. So in phase two, you'll just be trying to make 6,000.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
pretty much you're earning the drawdown that you get in the funded in the second phase.
Hmm. I'm gonna have to think about this because I had to make $12,000 and huh. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, hold on. You may have answered this. So if I choose 6 days, I have to pass this account in 6 days.
No, that's the minimum.
Oh, the minimum. Okay. All right. Okay.
And if you need more time, that's when the extension thing comes in.
Well.
They give you a daily profit target based on how many days you select.
Mhm.
So the less days you select, the more money you have to make. So if you want to take your time and then just do the max 12, and then by the time day 12 comes around, you because it's a static account,
Mhm.
you don't really have to work too hard.
Mm. This is like a $6,000 account for $500, $400. It's kind of hard to pass up.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do it. Once I get my payout from last week from a take profit trader,
Mhm.
I'm pretty much just gonna go ahead and pick one up.
Mm. And then
I don't need the 12 minis. I'll probably do like I don't know, probably eight. The eight between 8 and 10. I don't need 12.
yeah, honestly, I like the fact that I can kind of block how many minis I can use so I can stop myself from trading on tilt and being foolish.
Yeah, if you like, you could put it on five if you want, or less. Like if you really just trying to keep it at you want to avoid tilt, you could do like three.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, you can't pass up a $400, $6,000 static account. And then in phase two, all I have to do is make the 6,000. And then in the live, I have $6,000 of drawdown. You can't beat that, but it's that I'm gonna have to make 18, almost $20,000. But I guess I do that anyway with the Apex account. So I do it
Yeah,
anyway.
I saw you big swinging with the Apex accounts a couple weeks ago where you were up 18,000, but because it was the trailing drawdown, that's the only reason you blew the accounts is because it's trailing drawdown. And if you
Mm,
had a static drawdown account and you were up 18,000 and it was funded, guess how much you could request from a payout?
mm,
18,000.
yeah. Mm, mm,
That would be a long-term account for me. Like,
yeah.
because I've built up take profit trader accounts to like 16 and 20K before.
Mm,
So, and I built up a Top Step XFA to 22,000. So if I could do that on those, I I know I could build that one up, especially if I'm doing it slowly.
yeah. Hey, what's up, Tony? And K Trader, yeah, these static accounts are pretty good. Because usually people like to, or people, these firms like to charge an arm and a leg for a static drawdown, only give you like 500 to they give you small static drawdown, and you really have to just trade with like one or two micros, like it's a small funded account. But yeah, okay, yeah, it does make sense. I'll pick one up. I'll pick one up. I'm not gonna pick up two. I'll just pick one.
You can do if you wanted to split it up, you could do two, 3,000. Just 6K is the max you can have, like allotted, like funded. You wouldn't be able to buy like two 6K like accounts. You would only be able to buy like one 6K account, or you could do two 3K accounts because the max drawdown they give you is 6K. So you could break it up any way you want. You could do three 2K. I think you could do five now. So as long as it equals out to 6,000, that's up to you on how you break it down.
Mm, 858. Mm, yeah, I gotta think about this. I gotta think about it. You can copy trade on. Well, I mean, it is an X platform, so I guess you can. I gotta think about how I want to do this. The 50Ks are pretty good too. Well, You say you don't think that we should support extensions to past?
What happened?
Oh no, Cave Trader said he doesn't believe that we should support the extension part to pass. I mean, I guess it's better than having it rebuild at full price.
Well, if you turn the extension off, then it pretty much stops at day 30.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because you have to buy an extension. Like you're buying it for 30 days. And if you don't pass within the 30 days, then it's done.
That's interesting.
You could do the extension for $29 or you could reset it for $150. I mean, which one sounds more like cost effective?
Yeah. Oh, so you got to buy the 29 extension, or hold on. Am I misunderstanding it? So if I were to check out, the only thing I would pay would be the $429, or is it the $429 plus the 31-day extension, or does that actually trigger if it takes me more than 30 days?
The extension would trigger if you take more than 30 days. I've never gone to 30 days, so I've never done the extension, but
Mhm.
that's there for the people who are like haven't gotten there yet, but they still want to keep going.
Yeah, okay.
Just
Yeah.
like how it resets your top step every month because you haven't passed it.
Is there an activation fee? Is there like a brokerage fee on the live side? Would you know? Okay, oh, never mind. It says no setup fee. I see that.
No,
Okay.
there's no setup fee.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. All right. All right. All right.
And then I'm seeing on the site it says we scale you on live. So I think that once you reach certain limits, like certain profit in the live, they might give you more contracts.
Mhm.
I'm not sure though. I haven't gotten to the live part yet.
If it's similar to how Blue Sky is, yeah, is the kind. I think a lot of the prop firms do that though. Uh, they kind of go. I guess I could have just taken the profits. All right. All right. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's cool. I think I'm up about like 2 or 3K probably in this account. I think. Only up 1,200. Hmm. I thought I had more than that. But okay, I mean that's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, I got in so many accounts now. Oh, you're gonna pass on it? Mm. Because of the extension? Oh, because
Because
oh,
of
they
the
don't
two
have Tradeovate?
phases.
I
Yeah,
think they
he
do have
said that.
Tradeovate.
Well, they have rhythmic. I don't know if they. I don't know if they allow you to get in,
Oh
like
yeah,
log
yeah.
in for Tradeovate.
Yeah, yeah. No, they don't. Yeah, you're right. Only rhythmic and the X platform. That's all they have. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Project
thought you
X
traded on
is.
Ninja Trader 8, Cave Trader. My bad. What'd you say?
I was going to say Project X is pretty much my my favorite platform to trade on because of all the customization and then the lockout feature.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I can work around Tradeovate, but if I had a choice, I'd rather not use it because
I
I hate
wouldn't
having to
either.
micromanage everything.
Yeah, me too. I hate that. I hate Tradeovate. That's kind of why I wasn't too mad when I blew my last my funded futures account a day 2 days before payout. Uh, I wasn't. I was pissed because obviously I won't be able to get paid out, but I just hated that stupid platform. I just don't like how it looks, and I don't like how I just don't like it. I don't like Tradeovate. It sucks.
My funded futures, man, they try and rip you off every chance they get.
Why you say that?
Like if you use the
Oh yeah,
micros they rob you blind with the fees on the micros
yeah,
versus the minis.
yeah.
They prefer people to use the minis because the minis are a lot easier to blow up
Mm-hmm.
accounts with.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that's why when you get to the funded side, they scale back how many micros you can use because in the evaluation of the new accounts is like 10 to 1, but when you get to the funded side, it's 5 to 1
Yeah, yeah. I
or
hated
1 to 1 if you're doing the pro one.
Yeah, I hated that. I thought that
That's why
was
I'm
some
not a
straight
fan.
bullshit. Uh, you're not a fan because of that?
Yeah, I'm like, why is it not the same? Why is it not equal throughout the whole process? Why do you try and pull back? Like, because if I had because I think I've had 3 or 4 of the funded uh, expert accounts or whatever they call it now, pro accounts,
Mm-hmm.
but every time, like, I would get caught in trades because I'm oversized. But like when I trade with the micros, I don't have enough size for it to actually make a difference. You only get 5 micros. I'm like, because I would only do the 50K expert accounts because I'm like, I didn't want to pay the outrageous fees for the the 150K and then have to make 12,000. I'm like, man, get out of here.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. My very first love.
And my goal is to try and get this Top Step XFA to a payout this week,
Mhm.
and then use that money and throw it into my Ninja account.
So you can start trading personal.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, but I have to keep the Top Step account alive for 2 more days. Because I'm up 1,300 from trading it on gold tonight.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking I should probably just lock it, but I want to see what happens at the open tomorrow. Like if the open acts a little too funky, I'll just go ahead and hit the lock button and not even trade tomorrow. Because
Mhm.
I'm not touching my take profit account because I have a payout coming.
Mhm.
Last time I did that, I messed it up. So I'm not going through that again.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh yeah, we have some earnings this week. We have Tuesday, we have Netflix, and Wednesday we have Tesla.
Okay.
Be interesting.
Oh, Smith, my bad. I didn't even. You were so quiet. I forgot you was there.
Just been chilling.
He's
Chilling.
in deep thought. I was watching his stream. He's got that look where he's in deep thought. He just didn't have his fingers in front of his face.
Yeah, I got his stream up too, and I was just I guess so engulfed in the conversation, and I got you streaming.
Yeah,
All
in
right.
Smith's chat, you've been labeled as a hater.
Uh, well, you know.
It's true though.
Hating on Tradeovate, hating on NQ. What else we hating on today?
Mm, I might have to get out of this gold play. Uh, I mean, if it takes this low out, then I mean that's kind of all she wrote. I mean, she's either going to 54 or she's going to 50. 54 is probably where this thing's probably going to 50, 54, or 54, 50. Let me look at this book map and see what they're doing. All right. I mean, I guess I would have to get used to the one that you showed me. Alfred, I'm gonna have to get used to this because I guess. Hmm, hmm. It doesn't look as pretty as the thing on bookmap one, but
I thought you were in a short last time I looked.
I was, and then I flip long. I flip long because they found support at this low level right here. So I figured that the Bears ain't the if the Bears is gonna break that low with all this support right here, it's gonna need to go higher. So I just went long. The Bears ain't gonna break this unless they short at that trend line, which it looks like they're gonna fail. Yeah, there we go. You know, over the weekend, I think I've reached Zen because oh yeah, I was telling Smith about this. I was like, man, I don't know why I get so I start to gamble with gold when
We know
even
why.
because because you know sometimes I think about the NQ and I think about the wild times that we have, so I start gambling the same way I would gamble with NQ with gold. But she's like, no, she's not like that. She likes it
The
when I
reason
R&B and keep it slow. You said what?
the reason why you gamble on gold is because we know that you have the ego that whenever you don't want to be wrong, and when gold makes you wrong, then that ignites the inner Hulk within you, and then you want to smash everything.
Hmm. I mean, I do that with anything. I mean, not just gold. I do it
Especially
with
on
Nasdaq too.
stream. Especially on stream, because it's like you trying to embarrass me in front of my friends.
That made me look foolish in front of everybody, like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, do what I want you to do, damn it. Yeah. But yeah, I back test this entire weekend, man. And time and time and time and time and time and time again. If you chase gold, you could have got. I mean, shit, it only went up, so it's not like uh, it was an 80 to 70 to 80% chance that if you went long anywhere, if you bought a dip, you're going to be in profit. But every big move pulled back perfectly to previous areas or the origin of the move. So it was just a big breakout. And if you waited for the pullback trades were usually very quick winners because there's a bunch of people sitting at that level. As soon as price hits it, it was no games. It shot up 10, 15 points instantly. And I would have made my money for the day instead of chasing it and getting pissed and fighting the trend and shit. I don't know why I fight the trend and gold when I know better than that. I know better than to fight the trend and gold, and I do it anyway. I know better. There we go, baby. Hit that target, baby. Hit that target, baby. And so now I'm just like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna trade gold the way that she's supposed to trade. Another thing that helped me out was that I told Smith, just imagine gold as Monet Tejada. I don't need to lie. Gold doesn't lie. Like sometimes I think that she's gonna overshoot a level, but she doesn't. She never does. She rarely does, is probably how I should say it. She rarely overshoots. Rarely. She rejects at supply and she bounces uh, at support, at demand. She does this shit all the time, man. And if you try to put your target above a level where she's not going, well, unfortunately, you're gonna lose because She don't need to lie. She's going where she's going. She said what she said. And if you don't want to get out, then she's going to the next. She's going to leave you. She's not going to wait. So it's like, I mean, that's what I've taken from, my back testing journey from last week, because I don't think gold can get crazier than last week. If gold can get crazier than last week, I mean, shit, she already takes her gum out. I mean, her teeth out. What else can she do? I mean, what else is there past taking your teeth out? I mean, is there something else that I'm missing? I don't think so. So I'm like, you know
That's
what? I'm just going to trade her the way she's supposed to be traded.
that's a wild visual.
Gold likes taking her teeth out, just like Investor Z says. She loves to take her teeth out for her boy.
Yeah. And you call Nasdaq a senior citizen, but Gold's taking his dentures out. And how does that make sense?
It does make sense, because so people with like these personalities, these celebrities, they have a procedure where they knock all their teeth out and they put in these prosthetics to have that perfect teeth, and have a perfect smile. They take it out. It's like upwards towards $100,000+ a procedure, where you have like these metal rods drilled into your mouth, and you just attach your dentures to it, and it holds it, and you can eat it. You can eat with it and everything else, and it's very expensive, so they can have a perfect smile. It can be done. Now, in that situation, because she has metal rods sticking out of her gums, obviously, in this situation I'm talking about, that's not ideal, obviously. But it's done. It's procedures like that are done. But she can take her teeth out, Alfred. She can do that. She don't have to be old. She don't have to be old. She can just take her teeth out just because that's what she wants to do. She can do what she wants. It's her body and it's her choice. It's her body and it's her choice. She can take her teeth out if she wants.
All right, y'all. I'm about to go lay down. I'm gonna just monitor these from the phone.
Well, this is what I will say, bro. They made a high right here. The system made a high at. Well, hold on. Where are you targeting? Where are you targeting?
See you in the morning.
All right, man. I mean, all right. I mean, this thing will probably go down before it goes up. So I'm just like, I mean, this ain't Nasdaq, man. She don't lie about where she going at. Well, this is what if you don't want to hear it, then all right, Smith, we'll see you tomorrow, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right,
Peace.
have a good one. Later.
Smith is trying to low key hope. He's like, I don't want to hear it. I want to wake up and be surprised tomorrow.
That's like the old streams thing. Sherm, you still in? Yeah. No, I'm out. You for real? Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, K Trader. I don't like being wrong. I don't like that shit. I mean, it's embedded in my DNA. I think I've shared this with y'all guys. I'm a very data driven person. When your life revolves around data, perfection just comes with the territory. The way that you take in your data, you build and engineer your data. I mean, perfection is in the territory. So trading is the same thing. I mean, we take the data down. I mean, it's rough. It's not necessarily. It's not cute. Well, my CFTC data is pretty cute. Everything else is just rough because I mean, it's not. I mean, after the day is done, it's done. But the data has to be right. There's no room for error. It's just a part of my personality. And when I'm wrong, it's not necessary. I mean, it is a shot to the ego for sure, but it's also a shot to my work and my data. It's like, dude, my data suggested that this should happen. And when it doesn't work, then I go through a whole thing of where did I go wrong in my data? Where did I go wrong in, my measurements? Where did I go wrong? And I don't like it. And obviously I go into tilt afterwards and throw a tantrum because I was wrong. And yeah. I guess, yeah, I mean that's what happens, unfortunately. But I will say that I'm getting better because earlier, like I said, I like gold. I was it was my fault. I was trading on the wrong data. I made a I was looking at the wrong. So earlier when I was looking at the low, I was looking at. So all right, I'm out of that position. That's cool. It's not a big deal. I was looking at this as the low and this as the break of structure right here. But then I was on a higher time frame, so this swing low wasn't here. So because this swing low wasn't here, because I was looking at the wrong time frame today, because I was just using different time frames over the weekend to kind of back test to see which time frame I can use so I can reduce a lot of the noise. But uh, where did it lead me back to my original time frame? But anyway, so I was on the wrong time frame. I was looking at this swing. I saw that it broke structure right here. This swing wasn't here, and then it pulled back. So I was looking at this area right here to go long, and obviously you can see that not only did that shit just ran through it. I mean, it super stopped me out. And then I saw that it pushed, and so I chased it, and then it came back and stopped out again. And so I was like, you know what? Fine, whatever. And then when I saw that it pushed up higher after that, and I looked to the left and I saw that I mean, yeah, this was the level that it did use. This was a level. And if I got long at this level right here, I would have only in a few points of drawdown, and I would have caught this move. But anyway, I lost twice. I was wrong, but instead of going on tilt, I was like, you know what? Let me just just reassess. Let me just, because this thing pushed up higher, even though it was pissing me off that, I made two mistakes in this thing. I was like, I'll just wait for it. And it pulled back to this area, and I got in long and was able to get my money back with this push. So, um, I guess over the weekend, I just convinced myself there's really no real reason to get mad when you're wrong about gold because uh, the way I trade gold, I have multiple times to be right. And if I can get right in the right area, I can lose twice. And then that third trade, I can make all my money back. And if I lose once, I can make all my money back in the second trade. And if I lose twice, I can make all my money back in the third trade. So, I mean, that's all I had to keep reminding myself of. It was like, I can just make this money back. And I was able to well, hopefully Smith is I don't think Smith is going. I don't think he went to bed. I think he's still sitting at his desk. I think he's still sitting at his desk cuz this thing broke a trend line, and this is what I was trying to tell him, but I understand that he just kind of wanted to be surprised. It's kind of easier to hope. It's easier, especially when you're dealing with a lot of emotions at the same time. It's just easier to hope. So this thing can go all the way down to 54.50. If he can survive a drop all the way down to these levels, then I can see the market, make probably double top at these highs potentially. But it's definitely going to pull back though. You got to break out from this level. The market looks like the bulls are systematically taking their profits. You can see that they broke structure, they pulled back, and then they broke this structure, this trend line. And once gold breaks structure, that's all she wrote. You trade against a break of structure. Think about Monet Tejada. I said what I said. I don't need to lie. I broke structure. I'm going down. So hopefully he stops out or he can kind of survive this drop. Hopefully. Uh, you know what, K traders, like sometimes I really don't know where the anger even comes from sometimes. I really don't. Maybe it's just old code executing because I feel like I'm kind of split. I feel like I'm split between it. It's I'm trading on tilt, but I'm trading on tilt off principle, not necessarily. Well, I mean, obviously there's some emotions there. It's some emotions, but I guess in comparison to previously, how I used to go on tilt previously, man, I think a good example of that is when I was like in 300 contracts, or that one day where gold was just pissing me off and I was in 300 contracts with gold. That's how I used to go on tilt. But I feel like I kind of moved away from that. I'm getting better at it for sure. I definitely have to. I think I need to change the way I look at this game. I'm looking at it from a goal oriented standpoint where I'm trading to get to the goal, not trading to trade. But if I st- if I shift my mindset to think about this as, um, did I trade my system? You know, the stuff that they talk about. Like, did I trade my system even if it's a win or a losing trade? If I traded my setup and it just so happens to not work out this time, it's still a good trade. It just didn't work out this time. Instead of seeing this as a goal that I need to accomplish and trying to have to fight it to get back what I lost, instead of just accepting it. That's why I like that X platform. I A part of my daily routine is setting up my settings. I mean, it's going to be the same settings every day. Um, I'm only going to lose a certain amount of money. I'm not going to do the trade things anymore. Or actually, I probably will. I probably will actually start doing that because I don't need to be over trading. I probably might just have it to where I can only take 3 or 4 trades just to be safe than sorry. Mm. But then just have a maximum daily loss limit like of like $600-700 per day, because I don't want it to be where I'm up about 1,500 and then I'm trading and then I lose all that money. I'm getting in the habit of just locking the account out. All right.
Hey, Sherm, I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
All right, bro.
Take it easy, man.
All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably stream for a couple of more minutes. I'll probably stream. Yeah, I'll just stream for a couple more minutes. Oof. Maybe. Uh, you said stay all night. Well, shit, if I stay all night, then that means we won't have a stream in the morning. Yeah, I know. Yeah, if I stay all night, well, we won't be making no money in the morning because I definitely will be asleep. Yeah. Well, oh yeah. Yeah, so I made it to where if I'm trading if I'm trading this account, so I got it to where I can trade both my X platform and I can trade the Ninja Trader accounts. So I can do both. I'll be taking majority of my trades here on this X platform. Whew. I really have to. I really got to think about this. I got to think about it. Think about how I want to do it. Mm, mm, mm. I got to really think about this. I got to think about it. I got to think about it because I really do want to trade that. I really want to trade that static account. I do want to trade it. $6,000 a static drawdown. You can't really pass that up. Excuse me, for $400. Mm. Yeah. Well, what don't you like about the X platform? What don't you like about it? Mm. Yeah, I don't think well so far I haven't had any issues with the X platform so far. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for me tonight. Uh, ooh, hmm. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. Man, OBS is always doing something stupid. All right, guys. That's it for me tonight. I do appreciate everyone that's joined me tonight. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.